Not knowing the pros and cons of your lot before the purchase or when you start designing your new home can cause you a lot of headaches. In this video, which is the number 1 of a 7-part series that I have called the Ultimate Beach House Design Guide for Non-Architects, I'm going to be talking about how to avoid stress and get the best potential from your lot to design your new house. I know that when you are looking for lots in San Juan del Sur with direct access to the beach or with a spectacular view of the sea, you are captivated by emotion and you buy considering only the visual potential, but you should also take into account to carry out a site analysis. I will show you how. Make sure your lot has good access from a main road to the town. Take into account that there are certain places where you can only access in a 4x4. Is the area susceptible to flooding, or is it considered a flood risk area? You need to research the flood history so you don't build in a place where you are going to experience flooding in the winter. In this case, you have two options: decline to buy or designing with that handicap in mind, which is more expensive, of course, but you can negotiate with the seller a lower price because of that. Sun path and angles. You should analyze the sun path, where the sun rises, when the sunset falls. In this way, you can start thinking about which will be the best places to locate the bedrooms, the living room, the pool, etc. For a sun path analysis, I use a special software that you can try with Sunshine Compass, which is an app that shows you the path of the sun during the day and the whole year. You can find this app in the Play Store and Apple Store. Another very important point about the climate is the natural ventilation. What is the direction of the strongest wind for a cross ventilation, for example? So you can determine the location of the rooms where you will stay longer and where you can take advantage of the breeze. You need to know what's around your site: houses, creeks, septics, whatever that can affect your new home in process. You can drive around and see what's happening. I use my drone to fly in a 800 meters radius to check out everything in real time, but you can also use Google Maps or Google Earth to study the exterior. The two main services you need to make sure your lot has access is electricity from a power pole, if you want traditional power, of course. You can always use solar panel, which is my best recommendation because the sun pays your electrical bills. However, the installation is expensive, but in the medium and long term you will see substantial savings. The other vital service you need is access to water. Commonly in the remote beaches, you need to build a water well and then install a water filtration system to be able to drink that water. On the other hand, developers install central cisterns that supply clean water to the lots. However, this is not always the case. The only place you have access to sewer is the town, so keep in mind you will need to invest in a septic system as well. I know this could be obvious, but believe me, sometimes people fail here. You need to check the legal status of the site, including ownership, rights, and access. You must confirm the registered site address, lot number, or legal reference, and obtain the site title document, the legal owner or title holder. Are there any trees on the site? Do they have tree preservation orders on them? You must be careful with this, or you can be penalized with a big fine from the municipality or be punished by delaying construction permits. Before starting the design process, you must have in your hands the regulations, rules, and restrictions for the City Hall and the Development Architecture Committee or HOA document. This may vary depending on the region or type of beach. This way, for example, if you want to build a house with 2 or 3 levels, you should make sure that the rules of the municipality and the development allow you to do it, how high they allow you to build, type of walls, materials, etc. You don't want them to deny you the set of drawings, or worse, not let you build what you have in mind. This depends a lot of the geographical position of your lot. If you are in the very front of the bay, congratulations. you have one of the best locations and it's going to be easy to distribute your main rooms, such as the outdoor living areas and the indoor living areas. Make sure a beautiful balcony outside your master bedroom has direct view to the sunset, no matter what. In other cases, you are in the very top of a mountain and you have view to the whole bay and part of the sea. In this case, it's the same situation. I recommend you to set the main living areas with big openings facing the ocean and the service rooms and halls in the back. The only disadvantage is that you won't hear the relaxing sound of the waves. As a third type of view, you can have a double view. What does this mean? You can be on a very high mountain and see both the sea and the hills at the same time. For example, in the west orientation, you will enjoy the ocean view, and in the rear, you can see the hills. What you can do is put two large parallel openings. In this way, also take advantage of good natural cross ventilation. As you could see, a good site analysis is vital even for the purchase of your ideal lot according to your goals. With this in mind, it would be much easier for you to design and build your house in Nicaragua. But also, below in the description, you will find a guide on how to do a site analysis using my years of experience designing in San Juan del Sur completely free. If you have any question about this topic, or if you want to know about other topics, please let me know in the comments below. I will be more than happy to help you. I hope this video has been very useful for you. If it was, please thumbs up. If you like this type of content, subscribe to the channel. I will be uploading a lot of information like this. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you in the next one.